Alright, welcome to part 2. I'll just carry on from where I left off. No intros, no anything. So this is DMX, The Great Depression. Don't really have that many DMX albums, surprisingly. I've got his first couple. I never picked up like the stuff in between. His albums are pretty usually cheap, so yeah. Singles. Is Rough Riders Anthem on here? No. I don't know. Rough Riders Anthem is on one of his early albums, so. What's this? $10 I think I picked this up for like £1 I think. Fuck knows, I don't know why I bought this, really. I probably just saw it was really cheap, and I thought it was something else, I think. So, I don't know. Next we have Slum Village, Evolution. Don't know if I listened to this. A lot of albums, like, for me to listen to an album, I have to like really be into it to want to listen to it multiple times. But if I buy a cheap album, then like I probably won't listen to it that much. So yeah, that's Slum Village. Next we have Open Mike Eagle, Dark Comedy. I have opened it. That's the way it came. It's a resealable thing. So yeah, Open Mike Eagle's awesome. So Black Twang. If you never listen to UK hip hop, this is like one of the go-to guys, apart from Root to Maneuver. That I enjoy anyway. If it'll focus. Root to Maneuver is on this album, so this cost me like £2 as well. Like really cheap. 2014. No, that's not when it came out. This might be a re-release or something. I'm not sure. I know it came out earlier than that, I think. Yeah. He's like an old school, like UK hip hop artist. Devlin's a newer artist. He's been around for quite a few years now, actually. I think he started in like 2013, something like that, 2012 maybe. This album was okay. This first album is his best album out of like the 3 that he's done. Definitely, so it's okay. Homeboy Sandman. I'm not sure if I got any more in this update of Homeboy Sandman. I can't find his early albums, so if anyone knows where they are. This is a re-release. And it is Actual Factual Pterodactyl. I just realised I'm not saying the album names very much, so apologies. But I'm showing the album covers, so that's Actual Factual Pterodactyl. Go pick that up. It's on Amazon, so. This is M. Ego and the Enemy. I never really listened to this guy beforehand, before I bought this. So I didn't really know what to expect. I thought it was okay. But I don't have any stand-up tracks particularly, so. But it's fairly good. It's fairly good. Next we have Big Scoob, Hog or HOG. This album was a lot better than his last two. I believe they're called Monsterific and Damn Fool. I think his last albums were. There's a few tracks on this that I did like, actually. At least this album wasn't full of like filler songs. So yeah, not bad. Not great though. Not great either. Next we have Journalist 103, Battle for the Hearts and Minds. Now I thought this album was gonna be like a lot better than what it actually was. The artwork's really great. I'll admit though, the reason I listened to this was because there's production from N95, or Chris as some people know him. But other than his songs, didn't enjoy it that much. So next we have Snowgoons, Goon Bap. This album is really good. Really enjoyed it. I've listened to this album like a lot of times now. So big massive track list. It is Snowgoons, so you know what you're getting. So great album, go pick it up. Tech 9, The Storm. This actually made my top 10, but the reason it made my top 10 was because I listened to it quite a lot. Like, some of the songs kind of old to me now, so it is declined in listening and playable value and whatever. This is the deluxe one. I always pick deluxe versions up. That's just what I like to do. So next we have Czarface, A Fistful of Peril. Not as good as the last albums, I will admit. To me anyway. Much prefer. I like the first album quite a lot, and the second album's okay. Next we have Vinnie Paz, The Cornerstone of the Corner Store. Love this album. I think this was my number 2. I think 2 or 3. Yeah, in my top 10 video from like New Year's, Christmas time. Really enjoyed it. Next we have Rex, The Greatest X, I believe it's called. The battery's starting to run out of my camera now. So I'll have to finish up this last album and then charge it for a bit. Yeah. And last of this pile is Razkaz Armageddon. Been trying to get all of his albums because I quite enjoy Razkaz, so this album was quite hard to find. Surprisingly, it's not like there's like a Armageddon 2.5 or something that I didn't want to get, so because I wanted this one with the album cover. I can't open it in a minute. This album's okay. The production's a bit at times. But it was okay, so. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut it off here. Because of the camera battery. So, I'll have to do... This won't be the official part 2. I'll just put this on the end of the last one. And I'll do another part 2 when the camera's charged. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Alright, what's going on? This is part 2. I'm just trying to do it on a different camera. Don't have much battery on this one either. I'm not having much luck really. So I'll just start it off. still got loads of stacks to get through. So first we have Cognito, Automatic. This guy was on Strange Music. Just okay, really. He left quite a while ago, so. Grave Plot, The Plot Thickens, I think it's called. Yeah. I haven't listened to this yet, actually. So. Rag and Bone Man, Human. Not a rapper, obviously. He's a good singer. I enjoy his stuff, so. Gotta have a break from hip hop now and again. Yeah. This is a Tribe Called Quest's last album. What's it called? We got it from here. Thank you for your service. Yeah. Cool Keith, another Cool Keith album. This is actually good though. I think Cool Keith's stuff is very hit or miss sometimes because some of his music's quite boring, can be, and quite lazy really. But this album is really good. I did listen to this, so. This one's on Metal Music Group, so. Some good features on here as well. So yeah, go pick that up. Childish Gambino, I think. Awaken My Love. I haven't listened to this. I should do really. I hear it's not really a hip hop album though, so I don't know. I might listen to it at some point. Next we have Wiley, Godfather. This is supposedly his last album that he's ever gonna do. Kinda hope not, because I like Wiley, so I picked up an album from his a couple days ago. One of his older ones. This album's great though. Definitely go pick that up. Next we have Run Jules 3. Really enjoyed this album quite a lot. I've listened to it like multiple times. I love LP, and Killer Mike's okay. You'll find out how much I like LP later because of one of his albums I bought. Cost quite a lot of money. So yeah. Lupe Fiasco, Drogas Light. I maybe liked 2 songs of the whole thing, but otherwise it's pretty boring for me anyway. He's supposedly doing a couple more albums this year, but it's June now and I don't see that happening, so maybe it'll be better than this. Danny Brown, Atrocity Exhibition. I think we're still in last year. Doesn't know. This came out last year though. I think. Yeah. This is pretty good, actually. Danny Brown. I'm not sure if I said his name or not. Quite enjoyed this actually. Yeah. Good, yeah. The Game, 1992. I don't know what it is with The Game. I quite enjoyed one of the discs from his last album he released, but I don't know. He just seems to be releasing like hit or miss albums a lot lately. Compared to like the early 2000s, he was releasing pretty good albums. But I don't know. He's always hit or miss for me these days. So. Next we have Guilty Simpson. O.J. Simpson. I haven't listened to this, so I haven't got an opinion on it really. Let me know if it's any good in the comments. Next stack. Just move some stuff about. Next we have self-titled The Catalog, a collection of chaos. Basically, you know what you're getting with self-titled. Great wordplay, punchlines. This album, I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was Discogs. I've got all 4 discs were in it, thankfully. I was a bit worried that like it was gonna come and it was all cracked and whatever. There's a massive track list. I think this is material. It says 2006, so it's material from like maybe the late 90s to then. Sorry if I'm sniffing a lot. It's hay fever season, so yeah. I've listened to 2 of the 4 discs because sometimes some of the songs are a little bit repetitive, but self-titled verses are always great. So if you can find that, pick it up. It goes quite expensive sometimes, but. Next we have Joe Budden, Padded Room. Didn't listen to this yet. I'm getting into albums I bought this year now, so starting to remember buying them wherever. Pretty good, I like Joe Budden, so. Sorry about that, I actually got cut off the other camera, ran out of battery, so. Sorry. Right, we got Ghetto, Freedom of Speech. Next we have Sadistic with The Balancing Act. Really enjoyed this album. This is kind of hard to get as well, for some reason. Some of his albums are, I don't know why. I've got his new album, which I'll show later on. I'm just going to try and get through these. Skinny Man, Counselor State of Mind. UK artist. He's not grime, I think he's classed as hip hop, I think. Next we have Ed Sheeran, Divide. I like Ed Sheeran, so not as good as his early stuff. Says Crew, Catastrophic Event Specialists. If you noticed, if you've got all their albums, all the album titles spell it Says Crew. So yeah, if you didn't know that already, fun little fact. I enjoyed this, so their first album's probably my favourite though. Ill Bill, Septagram, massive Ill Bill fan. I've usually got all of his stuff, so I think this came out like the physical album came out this year, but this the digital came out last year, I think. So Sadistic again with Flowers for My Father. I enjoyed his first album more than this one. So another like old strange music artist, Scatman and Snowgoons. I always thought their names were really stupid, to be honest, but the album's Word on the Streets. Can't remember anything from the album. I don't think I listened to it very much. So next we have Stormzy, Gang Signs and Prayer. I liked the grime tracks more than anything else, I guess. Do love when the CD case is all cracked and fucked up, pretty much. So, I like Stormzy, but I don't think he's as good as everyone makes him out to be. Because there is a lot of better grime artists out there to listen to. But it was okay. It was okay. Next pile. And these are quite recent, I think. No? Yeah, it must be. First we got Beanie Sigel's first album, The Truth. I did listen to this when Rockefeller records were at the height of what they were doing at the time. So yeah, I like Beanie Sigel, so I bought this album as well. I haven't listened to it quite yet. I listened to maybe a couple tracks, but judging from the features, I probably won't like it that much. But there's Ghostface Killer on here, but like Diddy. Who else? R. Kelly. So I'm not sure. I'll probably listen to it down the line. Next we have Greaves. I'm not going to open this album cover up because I think this is Rhymesayers packaging. They're always spot on with their packaging. So yeah, this is Greaves' first album, first or second. I'm not sure. I think it came out before Winter and the Wolves. So yeah. Next we have Melanin 9 Magna Carta. Got this from his Bandcamp. This little signed thing. He's a UK hip hop artist, and I enjoyed quite a lot of the tracks on here. So yeah. Next we have Kendrick Lamar, Damn. Didn't like this, to be honest. I don't know, I didn't like the production, to be honest. I try to like Kendrick's albums, they always fall short with me. So yeah. Next we have Locksmith, Olive Branch. This has come out this year. Quite a few of these are this year now. Really enjoy this. If you never listen to Locksmith, go listen to him, because this album is quite good. I really enjoyed it anyway, personal preference, but yeah. Next we have King Magnetic, Everything Happens for a Reason. Thought I'd enjoy this more, to be honest, because a lot of the features on here, great features. Does it say? No, it doesn't say the features on the back, but I know like Burke the Jerk is on here, Alright the Rugged Man's on here, a lot of others. It's a good hip hop album, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure. I'll have to listen to it again, I think. Next, this is one of my favourite albums of the year so far. Brother Ali's new album. All the Beauty in This Whole Life. Of course, it's Rhymesayers packaging, you know. They always outdo themselves as far as CD packaging goes. So yeah, Really enjoyed this album. Probably going to be in my top 10 by the end of the year. Definitely. Alright, next we have Tiny Temper, Youth. His albums now, his music now, I just don't enjoy. It's very poppy. Very poppy features. People I don't really like, Kid Ink. No. The other Jess Glynn single, which I never liked that much anyway. So yeah, next album, Dot Rotten, Voices in My Head. I've been trying to find this album for about 2 years, and considering he's a UK artist, I'm from the UK obviously, it was just really hard to find, so I don't know why. I ended up getting it on eBay, I think, in the end. I tried to get off Discogs and it got lost in the post. But it was alright. It was not a bad album, to be honest. And I should have picked it up when it was in HMV at the time, but it doesn't matter. I've got it now, so. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Uni 5, The World's Enemy. You know what you're getting, Bone Thugs. I didn't mind it, actually. Didn't mind it at all. Been meaning to just pick up some more of this stuff over the last couple of years, but I never get around to doing it, so. Next we have Tech 9, Collabos, Dominion. Not good. Tons of filler. Bad choruses. I just didn't enjoy it at all. Didn't enjoy it. I don't mean to sound like negative about a lot of these albums, but some of them are not good, like, at all. Yeah, it won't focus. So, last of these piles, I'll probably do a last part now. After this, I bought like last week and the week before, so that'll be part 3. Yeah, I think. So yeah, I'll show this last album now. Movies, Captain California. I actually did like this album. Really like the album cover. Yeah, of all the Strange Music albums out this year, this is probably one of my favourites. I thought it was better than the first album he did with them. Hopefully he'll just keep getting better, I guess. I know a lot of people say his older stuff's better. And I'm going to pick up the album with Ninth Wonder at some point. But yeah, that's it for this part. This is part 2, and I'm going to do one last part. I said I had a lot of albums to show, so yeah, I'll see you in the next one.